What's up YouTube, Jale here. Welcome back to our Oxygen Not Included playthrough. We're getting started again on the water storage area and a little bit more of the basics. We got most of the stuff set up last time, so we just need to get this set up before we can really move on to the next more complicated stuff. And those are figured out already. We're gonna have to dig that thing up before we can plant that down. We can already choose a second or a fourth duplicate here. We want somebody with athletics would be great. Decorating is great as well. But what we really could have used was a farmer. Athletics would be better. Our research for farms is already done, so we're gonna get the interior decorator here. And then we'll get up to the advanced research because we'll need to get those going as well. I'm just gonna copy these settings. I'm gonna get the farm tiles going. So like I said, I normally like to do 7 straight across. Because that's how much light will hit. And then we'll do 7 more on this side. And then we'll need space for the plantation. Both. We'll need a fertilizer maker. Take this out, and then we're gonna have to get some seeds going as well. We'll have to get them to mop up a bit more of that. And we need the bottle pump going. Bottle emptier into there. This will be the base of a lot of things, so we're going to get a few things already put in there as we research as well. So once we get that, we'll get the pumps. So they're going to be very important so that we can get the laboratories, the showers, and the actual sinks. But we'll need a good source of fresh water first. So I'd hate to deplete that one early on. But not really seeing anything amazing for water. We have a little bit down there. We have some ice. We have the starting water that we normally get, but nothing great. We have the compost, which go in there for now. We're going to need to section that off as well. We'll need a dining room as well. Anything that can give you that early morale bonuses. We have some skills to assign. So Bert here is our digger. Oh, he doesn't have a skill. We have a skill for our athletic 1, which we will give into operating. I believe is probably going to be the best one. Because they're going to have a lot more energy, they're going to power machines faster. So we can assign those priorities as well. So Lindsay here should really like to do supplying, storing, and operating. And she gets that because she's going to want to do exosuits helps the carrying and the supplying, and those are good, but we want a little bit of the operating as well to use the exosuit, and then we can do the carrying to get her strength up. So as they dig along these, we're running out of oxygen here. Get one of those diffusers on the edge here. Get it powered. Prioritize that. Otherwise, we're going to skip over that. We should have plenty of algae to power this for now. We might do one more in their sleeping area as well. Make sure that people don't die. So we have that research done. We need to get the pumps going, and then we're going to have to get the mechanical door lock. Because otherwise this section is going to start leaking fumes into everywhere else. It's probably a little bit too fast for this early in the game, but since we have so much going on, it should be fine. Might want to slow it down in a minute though. Flip access to that. We already have some mealworms as well. Bubbles here is doing a great job getting our stuff set up. Nobody else can research. Okay. We're going to do... That way new duplicates don't end up getting the research right off, even if they can. So Bubbles already done with that. So pressure management, because the airflow tiles and the manual airlock are good for just general airflow and making sure we don't accidentally kill your duplicates with no oxygen. And we'll expand this bathroom shortly. Actually, I'm going to cancel this task here. But we have those ceiling lights, like I said. I feel like they shortened it, because it used to fill 7 spots where I can't count. Nope, I can't count. But we can fix that. I'm sure people are already yelling at me that I can't count 7. We're going to make sure that the oxygen in here is good, or at least the pressure is. Pumps in those two, because we'll need them. And we don't want to have to send duplicates into the water later. We'll cancel this build. This will be our freshwater deposit. This will be our dirty water deposit, which will be a little bit higher. It's probably going to come straight from the bathroom into there. Bit of digging. And then pumps up. And this way, when we do get that going, we don't have to worry about getting everybody in, getting everybody out. Connect it early, connect it right. Another quick check since we have a little bit more space here. We have ice that's kind of melting. We have some shine sprites. We have a lot of obsidian. A lot more obsidian. A couple of lights. Connect into our power grid. You have the gas pumps and everything, which will be useful later. We're not going to use them yet. Lamps in flower pots, always good. But we need a second power station to get sure that none of these things are doing anything weird. We're actually going to need to dig underneath here as well, just to make sure that we don't have anything. I think I might have put that one too low. Yeah, one too low. Nice and neat early on. That one up. Sure, we use as little resources as possible on these. They've got that first wall already built, which is good. But they're prioritizing building down instead of in there, so we're going to get that a little bit higher. Mainly this section. We don't have to worry about this side as much, so we're going to put that down to a 4, just because we won't be filling these with crops yet. Because we don't have any seeds yet, so. And this will get its own power station. More than likely down there. We have those airflow tiles, so we're just going to stick a few up here. Make sure air is going places. Not as much on this side, just because we are going to seal that off. But we have everybody working at the same space. So since this is where all the polluted stuff's going to be going, we're going to need a high priority on these. Because duplicates will choose to do that. Instead of doing it the smart way, they will choose the way that means that they don't have to breathe. Or they get stuck in something. Or various other things. Never figured out why they're that stupid, but you know. Yeah, and the reason why we want to get that out is we want to, otherwise this dirt, which is 10 degrees, is just going to keep that dirt cold. Which we don't want. Alright. I think that's where we'll call it for today. We're going to finish up the water room and get the food actually started next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing.